Hello, my name is Abby and welcome back to the Space Exploration Agency. So, we are back with the Mun Base rover lander, which has a maneuver coming up in less than 18 minutes, and this maneuver will prepare its rendezvous with the fuel delivery spacecraft. In this case, I can now perform a quick time warp to get closer to the maneuver node, and yeah, it's a very short burn. Only 15 meters per second of delta V are needed in order to prepare the rendezvous with the fuel delivery spacecraft, where I like to refuel this lander in order to prepare the arrival of the 2 remaining habitat modules for the new Mun base. We have to land on the surface of the moon in order to have all the different modules in place for the final assembly of the new Mun base. Okay, we are only 23 seconds away from the maneuver node, so I can now rotate the spacecraft around and aim for the maneuver node. Alright, very good. So, I think I will begin with a burn around 4 seconds before we will reach the maneuver node. So, here we go. Alright. And stop. Okay. I hope we are... Yeah, I think we will... Okay, that's hard to see. Have hopefully only a separation of 700 meters once we reach this point. So let me add a maneuver there as a marker. And okay, 21 minutes until we have the rendezvous with the fuel delivery spacecraft. And yeah, I think once I came to a stop next to the fuel delivery spacecraft and I'm performing some station keeping, I will wait until we are back in the daylight before I will continue with the final approach, because yeah, it's pretty bad to do this in the shadow of the moon. So okay, now I just need to slow down the relative velocity and make sure that I approach the fuel delivery spacecraft in a good way. Okay, now I'm directly flying towards the fuel delivery spacecraft, so I can do a quick time warp. And at around 200 meters distance to it, I will cancel the relative velocity and start the station keeping until we are back in the sunlight. Alright, let's slow the spacecraft down and stop. Okay. Yeah, let's use RCS to, okay, cancel out the velocity, the relative velocity completely. Alright, this is good. So now we can perform another time warp. Okay, we are slowly drifting away from it. That's alright. So okay, we are back in the sunlight. That's perfect. And yeah, I like to dock to this docking port, so I can set it as my target. Switch to docking mode, and okay, now I can rotate the spacecraft around and yeah, maybe like so. So RCS on, and here we go. Alright, so at first I have to fly past the spacecraft, then turn around and finally dock to the fuel delivery spacecraft. And yeah, last time I docked the supply Mark V spacecraft to this spacecraft in order to refuel the fuel delivery, and now I will fly the supply Mark V spacecraft back to Minmus in order to refuel it at the Minmus space station. And yeah, this is really cool that now I can generate some fuel in space. This is really an amazing thing. Well, we can do this for quite a while already, but yeah, I'm still very happy about my Minmus space station, that this space station allows me to produce some fuel using the ore. And so this is really amazing, but now I need to focus on the docking operations. Okay, like turn around. Yeah, like so. Okay, now I can move closer and align my spacecraft, or the docking port of my spacecraft, with the docking port of the fuel delivery spacecraft. Alright. Very good. Okay, let's come to a stop. And okay, this is looking good. Here we go. Final approach to the docking port. Easy, easy, very easy. Okay, don't drift away. Okay, SAS off, SAS off. And we have contact. Alright, we are docked. That's perfect. That's amazing. And yeah, wow, this spacecraft is getting quite long. But soon we will separate from the Supply Mark V spacecraft. And okay, now I can start to refuel the Mun Base rover lander, which now has become a regular lander for normal modules. Okay. Bringing all this good fuel over into the fuel tanks of the lander. Okay, very good. Oh dear, do we have enough fuel to... Oh dear, no, this was the wrong way. This was the wrong way. I think we don't have enough fuel to completely refuel the lander. That's bad. Okay, good. Now this fuel tank. Maybe I can use some of the fuel of the Supply Mark V spacecraft, because I don't think it needs a whole fuel tank in order to fly out to Mun Base again. Yeah, maybe this is the right way to refuel this lander. Okay, and no, I'm always pressing the wrong button. That's bad. Okay. We're almost there. Okay. Now this fuel tank. No. Stop. Now we have once again an unbalanced fuel tank. This is always bad. Okay, maybe I can use... Wait, you are empty as well? Okay, then I can use... No. So many fuel tanks. Okay, I like to use this one over here. And those small fuel tanks. In. And out. Good. Now I can do this and say in, and in. What? In. No, this is wrong. That's weird. Okay, in. Okay, now it's working properly. I'm not quite sure what was going on with the fuel transfer at this moment. This was weird. This was very weird. Okay. So, this fuel tank is full because I really like to have the fuel tank, or yeah, I really like to have the fuel tanks of the Supply Mark V being balanced, so I don't want to have unbalanced fuel tanks, and that's all the time the same struggle I have when I use nuclear rocket engines, as they just consume normal liquid fuel. This is really bad for a refueling spacecraft, but okay, this looks balanced. This is good. So now I can... Where is this fuel tank? Alright, now I can say, when I say in and in, then it takes fuel from both of those fuel tanks. Alright, this is good. This is exactly what I wanted. Alright. So, and how do I think if I do this and out and out, now I should be able to refuel those two fuel tanks without getting the fuel tank of my Supply Mark V ship unbalanced. Yeah, I think this is the right way. Oh dear, this is really complex refueling operations, and all of this is just because the nuclear rocket engines don't consume oxidizer anymore, and so maybe I should have chosen a different spacecraft in order to act as a refueling station, but oh well, this is also a good way how I can do this. And yeah, once those 2 small fuel tanks are refueled, I will undock this Supply Mark V spacecraft and send it, well, let it leave the sphere of influence of the moon, alright. So, I think we are ready now to go back to staging mode and to say undock, alright. SAS on, RCS on, and now I can drift away. Very good. But I think I should drift past the refueling station, because I need to perform a prograde burn in order to leave the sphere of influence of the moon. Okay. Good. So, have fun, you 2 landers. Enjoy your landing on the surface of the moon, and now, okay. I like now to leave the sphere of influence of the moon. So I just need to reach escape velocity. Easy. And come on, okay. Now we are escaping the moon, but I like to do it maybe okay, then I would almost reach Minmus. I think this would be too good to have a rendezvous right away there. Let me just see. Almost there. Okay, what happens if I do? Yeah, alright. This is not working as intended. Okay, then I will... no, Okay, I like to leave the moon. Yeah, maybe like so, maybe like so. This could be good. Alright, this maneuver is coming up in 22 minutes, so time for another time warp. Goodbye, fuel delivery. Okay. Easy. I don't want to... Okay, yeah, we have a good distance to the fuel delivery spacecraft, this is good. And yeah, I don't want to overshoot, I don't want to miss this maneuver. Alright, 1 minute, couple of seconds. Okay. So, time to leave the sphere of influence of the moon. I hope I do have enough fuel on board for this operation, but yeah. Should be no problem with the remaining fuel on board of the Supply Mark V spacecraft. Okay, and just a little bit more. Alright, am I on an escape trajectory? Yes, very good. Okay, and do you have the correct name? Rename vessel. Supply Mark V. Alright, this is good. That's the correct name. So in 4 hours and 16 minutes it will escape the sphere of influence of the moon. That's good. And now I can search for... Wait, can I... No. Yeah, I like to focus on Kerbal. I like to find my 100th episode probe. No. Sierra, runway, Supply Mark V, ore finder. Where are my new habitat modules? Here. Here are my new habitat modules. Okay, Mun Base Habitat launch. Indeed, this is the right spacecraft. Okay, so now it's your turn to fly out to the moon. So set the moon as my target, and we do have quite a significant inclination. So I need to fix this first. We are at the ascending node, so I need to burn anti-normal. Alright, 0.3, 0.1, and the inclination is gone. Alright, 33 meters per second of delta V are required for this burn. We are almost there, so don't overshoot. Okay, Let's turn the spacecraft around. And here we go. And stop. Just a little bit more. Alright. Okay, now we have, no inclination at all. This is good. So where is the moon? Maybe around here. Maybe around here is the right moment to burn for the moon. The right moment for the translunar injection. So easy, easy. Yep. Very good. Bit more and 200 kilometers, bit high. 168. Okay, now we're on a collision course. This is a little bit too low. 36. Alright, that's perfect. Coming up in 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Oh, this is perfect. That's really amazing. Okay. Short time warp. And yeah, I think I have to start around 25 seconds or 20 seconds before the maneuver. Oh, there's the moon. The moon has already risen, so here we go. Okay, translunar injection, here we go. The third Mun Base Habitat module leaves low Kerbal orbit and heads for the moon. Oh, that's fantastic, that's really amazing. Okay, unfortunately the burn takes place in the shadow of Kerbal, and this is really sad that, once again we just see darkness. Well, we can see the exhaust of the engine, but yeah, it's really dark in space when you don't see the sun, and this can be quite concerning, especially when you're on an EVA and suddenly your lights have a malfunction or so, then you're in complete darkness, and this can be quite scary. Or, well, just being in the darkness with only your lights on is probably a very interesting experience. Okay, so how are we doing? 61 kilometers, so maybe a bit more. 14 kilometers, alright, that's perfect. Good, now it's the turn of the fourth Mun Base Habitat module to fly out to the moon. So, do you have an inclination as well, or focus? No, set as target, or are you... Yeah, you have also a significant inclination, so let's fix this, and 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, and is this right at the moment where I can execute my translunar injection burn, or is this a little bit too early? Let me just see. Okay, it's a bit too early. That's alright. So, okay, I can cancel this again and just change the inclination. So, let's do this. Oh dear. Let's do this again. Like so. Yeah. No inclination. Very good. Just a couple of minutes to go. What? The ship is under acceleration? Why that? Oh, and I should deploy the solar arrays. I completely forgot about that after the second launch last time. Okay, so I need to do this in just a bit after this maneuver. Alright, and stop. Good. Now I can extend and extend, extend, and extend. Alright. So, now, flying to the moon, maybe around here-ish. Let me see. Good. Bit more. Yes. 82 kilometers. 31. Alright, this is perfect. Coming up in 1 minute. And a few seconds. Alright, very good. Okay, and I think this will be once again very busy times around the moon once all the spacecrafts are arriving there. Oh dear, this was too much of a time warp. Now I missed a bit the maneuver node, but that's alright. I think we can still fly out to the moon. Okay. The second translunar injection burn. Good. Wow, that's really exciting when I start to think about that this is the last module I need in order to finish the contract for building a new surface outpost on the moon. Once this module is on the surface of the moon, then everything is in place and I just need to assemble it in order to finish the construction of the shiny new moon base, and that's really amazing. So how are we doing? 29 kilometers. Alright, that's perfect. And yeah, both spacecrafts will arrive more or less at the exact same moment. Oh, that's crazy. And they will arrive in 5 hours. So I think I can switch back to a supply Mark 5. As this spacecraft will leave the sphere of influence of the moon. Ooh, we can already see the whole moon. That's fantastic. That's a beautiful view. I like it. I like it a lot. And yeah, it will leave the moon in 4 hours and 9 minutes. So I can now say warp here. Good. Goodbye, moon. Goodbye, Mr. Moon. That's beautiful. Alright. So soon we will leave the sphere of influence of the moon. And come on. Looks good. We are still in the sphere of influence of the moon. Maybe another time warp? Okay. Easy. Easy. Okay. So, we are now back in an orbit around Kerbal. So, I just missed the... Well, maybe I can still fix this. Descending node. So, like this. 1.3. 1 degree. 1.1. Okay, I can get it down to about 1 degree. This isn't so bad, and it's a very, very short burn. And it's coming up in 21 minutes. And yeah, those spacecraft still have some time left. That's good. Okay, I can do a quick time warp. Good. Easy. And so yeah. Well, doesn't matter, we are so far away from Kerbal, so it doesn't matter if I miss a little bit this maneuver node. I don't need to do those changes spot on. And yeah, in the end we will still have a 1 degree inclination to Minmus orbit, but yeah, that's alright. I'm okay with that. So let's stop it here. And how are we doing? Yeah, 1 degree. Okay, Minmus is... maybe I have left the moon in a wrong moment. Yeah, I think this wasn't the best way to do this. Yeah, Minmus is over there and I'm here. So maybe this was a poor choice what I did here. But let's see what happens if I do. Okay, this will take a lot of time. Okay. To somehow fly to Minmus. It's much simpler to fly from, okay, from Kerbal there, but yeah, I have plenty of time to get this 800, yeah, no, dang it. But it's somewhere around here in 3 days and 6 hours, yeah, well, it doesn't matter when I wait 3 days until I am in a good position to fly over to Minmus, because it's not really that urgent. I just like to refuel the spacecraft at some point. And so it'd be nice to have it back in a Minmus orbit. Okay, 288, 290, okay. 330, 290. Okay, let's just go for 290 kilometers, that's good enough. And yeah, this is coming up in 3 days and 7 hours, so we have plenty of time. Now I can go back to Which one of the spacecraft that will arrive at first? Maybe this one? Let's switch to it. In the end, it doesn't matter. I think they will arrive in the sphere of influence of the moon, more or less in the exact same moment. So you are only 48 minutes away from it. So I like now to warp there. Good. Okay, I am in the sphere of influence of the moon, and that's fantastic. So, and I like to rendezvous with the fuel delivery. So, I'll set this as my target. And let's see if we can go for a direct rendezvous somehow. For some strange reason, we can't. When I do this, then why isn't this? That's weird. Why aren't the markers moving? That's weird. Normally they should move. But okay, let's just say I will go for a 40 kilometer apoapsis. 43. 41. Alright, and this is good. So this is coming up in 1 hour and 39 minutes, so I can now switch to the other spacecraft, which is still in Kerbal orbit, but it will arrive in 2 minutes and 40 seconds, so easy. There's Kerbal with the moon. There's a moon. Okay, and what do we have over here? 82.7 kilometers. Oh, this is fantastic. Both spacecraft are only 82 kilometers away from each other. This is really arriving spot on. That's fantastic. And yeah, you should also rendezvous with the fuel delivery. So set as target. But yeah, this time we don't have an intersection. So I think I will go over here as well for 30 kilometer apoapsis. Sounds good. Okay, 1 hour and 39 minutes. Okay, I hope. Switch to 1 hour and 34 minutes. Alright, this is good. Wow. As I said, this will be stressful, so let's speed things up and get closer to the moon. Okay, and can I see the marker for the other spacecraft? Not really. I can't see the marker for the other spacecraft, that's sad. But okay, 2 minutes, 1 minute and 20 seconds, easy. Just a couple of seconds. Okay, let's come to a stop here, very good. Okay, let's execute the capture burn. Very good. Okay. And a stop. Alright, the next Mun Base Habitat module has arrived in a lunar orbit. Very good. So now I can switch to the last module. Very good. And yeah, only 4 minutes to go. Orbital sunrise. Very nice. Okay. We're almost there. Okay, now I can turn the spacecraft around. And next capture burn. Okay, very good. Just a bit and stop. All right. So, wow, this was a successful episode. The two remaining Mun Base Habitat modules have arrived in orbit around the moon. Now they just need to rendezvous with the fuel delivery over there. And the supply Mark V has left the moon, has left the sphere of influence of the moon, and in 3 days it will execute the next maneuver in order to rendezvous with, or to have an encounter with Minmus and to return to the Minmus space station. So wow, that's fantastic, that's really amazing. And so with this we have reached the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode when we will rendezvous all those habitat modules with the fuel delivery spacecraft to prepare their landing on the surface of the moon as soon as the sun has risen again at the construction site of the new moon base. So thank you so much for watching, until next time, and yeah, my name is Abby. Until then, see you!